Hi, I'm Paul Kelders, CEO of Jump Innovation, and these are my 5 biggest lessons. Know who you're going to learn from. A huge decision for anybody taking on a new job is not just the nature of the work that they're going to do, but who will you be working with, and indeed who's going to be coaching you. For me, a huge driver in my career was people who, ahead of me, took me under their wing to encourage me, challenge me, push me on, and give me opportunities along the way. When we're interviewing people, one of the questions I really like to ask people is not just what have you done and what have you achieved within that business, but actually, who coached you? Who did you learn from, and what have they done? Because I know that that will have rubbed off on that person, and there's awesome value in that for us and for you. Be more nice. Our companies spend a lot of time, money, effort on training us professionally, but actually it's up to each one of us to make sure that we're fit for the job. I have this acronym that I use, it's N.I.C.E. N for nature, I for independence, C for creativity, and E for exercise. Getting out in nature, away from all of this concrete jungle that most of us are based in, and walking barefoot, hugging a tree, whatever it is, it's just really good for the soul. It helps calm the mind and encourages creative thinking. Independence, we spend so much time with other people, working in groups, collaborating on different projects, that it's really hard for us to take some time out for ourselves to develop our own thinking and our own ways of viewing things without this groupthink that can happen a lot of the time. Independence is really important. Creativity for me is arguably the most important thing that we need to work on. You don't have to be awesome at drawing or writing or whatever. You just need to go and do it, to practice it. By working on your creative mindset, you afford yourself the opportunity to be the one that thinks differently about the challenges that you're faced with. And the final one is exercise. It's just really important. Healthy body, healthy mind. There's nothing like arriving into work after a workout, whatever it might be. Your mind is replenished, your body feels great, and you're ready for anything. Encourage everyone, especially the different ones and the younger ones. There's an old Irish expression which is Mull an oige agus tuigh, which has been around for thousands of years, and what it means is praise the youth and they will come. And in our company, in Jump, we are firm believers in the powerfulness of youth and coaching them, bringing them along and giving them opportunities. It's up to the youth, according to John Waters, the filmmaker, to find the things that make us nervous. If we don't praise them, if we don't encourage the younger people within our organizations, they're never going to find those things that will make us nervous. They'll never step up. Again, when I was starting out, it was all about people encouraging me, giving the space to succeed, to fail, whatever it might be, but always there in encouraging me. Seek dissatisfaction and then try and find a better way. This thought about seeking dissatisfaction is fundamentally important to the innovation process, and innovation is fundamentally important to everything that every company does, because without change there is no progress and there is no growth for organizations. But it's not enough just to be dissatisfied, to look at something and go, why do we do it that way, and to be disgruntled with it. You need to be the one that comes up and goes, hey, could we try this? How could we make something new happen? And what you'll find invariably is that lots of people probably share the same dissatisfaction. It's just that nobody spoke up. Maybe if others don't share the dissatisfaction, you're the first person to see it. Speak up, be an instigator, but show a great way forward as well. Today is the day. Right throughout your career, you're going to feel that there's no right time to do the big things that you want to do. Launch a new product, change jobs, whatever it might be. But if no time is the right time, arguably any time is the perfect time to do it, if you can follow that logic. What gets in the way is negative thinking about consequences, about what might happen. Just as valid is thinking about what are the positive consequences, what positive things might happen. When I was starting Jump 20 years ago, give or take, I had a great job, great career, worked for a fantastic company. I had 2 small children, and another 2 followed soon after that. And both my wife and I quit our jobs to set up this thing, doubling down on the risk that was involved. And it wasn't the right time to do it because we were just coming out of recession and crashes and so on. But it was the right time to do it because we both believed in ourselves enough to go and do it. If you're afraid of something, the negatives multiply. There's an old expression that fear makes the wolf bigger than it is. But it's not that. Think positively and get that wolf back in his box.